Hi, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing really well. You have some really hyped up energy right now. And I want to make sure that you are expending that energy in places that deserve your expansive energy right now. Because I don't want you to end up like running around with a chicken with your head cut off. I mean, all morning. The picture that I keep getting in my mind is like of a Jack Russell Terrier, like jumping up and wanting to get attention and attention and attention, and the person's ignoring them. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want that to end up becoming like, confusing, right? So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. I was actually like saging the area too earlier, and I had to move the sage because it's still going. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So you guys are really confused about the decisions that you're trying to make right now, and I feel like you've kind of trapped yourself in your own mind. Air signs tend to do that, but we can use it to our benefit instead of regretting it later, right? See? So we have the Five of Cups and Temperance. If you're disappointed in something, I feel like, and it could be a Sagittarius that you're disappointed in, I feel like you really need to balance out your mind and your heart right now. To me, there's so much going on in your mind. There's so much pressure happening in your brain right now that if you do not calm yourself and focus, this is going to be like a never-ending battle for you for the rest of June. I feel like I need to tell you guys to write a list of the things you need to get done, the things you need to accomplish, because if you don't and you stay trapped in your head, Hanged Man and the Tower. So we have Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I almost feel like the Tower is the energy in the making for you. I want you to really, it's time for you guys to do a lot of meditating and really become centered. And I know it's really hard. Trust me, I know how hard it is for air signs to meditate. Being a Libra rising, sorry, everything's annoying me right now. I have no idea. Like, literally, I'm so being picky about everything that's in my space. Like, I just want to move things. I just want to move things out of the way. Like, get out of my way. I totally lost my train of thought. Okay, your energy is so funny today. Your energy is so funny. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Because you guys know. You guys know. And the thing is you're making the Tower up. The Tower is a falsity. Like, this is not happening. You're making this happen because you've got yourself stuck in your head that things are going to go a certain way. And I've actually had to say this to several signs because things are changing so dramatically right now. There are portals that are being opened right and left for energy, for awakenings, for moving in a different direction or a new direction in life. And when you are a fixed air sign, you will look at all of this change and be like, yes, I'm ready to change. I want to do these changes. But what if everything goes wrong? So I've actually had to say to Virgos, Libras, Scorpio, was it Scorpio I had to say to? Sagittarius. I've had to say it to so many people. Don't write the ending of the novel before you even know what the first chapter is. Like, the author hasn't even written the first chapter yet. Don't write the ending. You don't know what's going to happen. You wrote it in your soul contract for you to go through this lifetime and be doing what's going on with you right now. Be in the now. Because you're forcing this energy onto yourself. And let me tell you, It's not true. You're making it up. It's not all bad. It's not all destruction. Yes, maybe some things aren't going the way you want them to go. Maybe things aren't exactly the way you thought they would be. Now I have to sneeze. Like literally every little thing is driving me up the wall right now. Have you ever had that feeling where your skin is crawling, where you like want to jump out of your skin because you're just so incredibly like ready to run away? I feel like that's where you guys are in the second half of June. So instead of getting that feeling, it's really time to ground yourself and know that things are actually much, much better than they seem. I told this to Sagittarius. Things are much, much better than they seem. And life doesn't have to be so hairy. I even said to my best friend, who's an Aquarius moon, I said to him today, I hope your day is less than messy. Instead of saying, I hope you have a good day, or I hope your day turns out great. Because sometimes people just need to have a day. Like, why do they always have to be so good? Just because you're like woke doesn't mean you're going to have these beautiful, I mean, we can strive for that, sure. But sometimes you just need somebody to say, I hope your day is less than messy. And of course, his started off on the wrong foot. But again, like so many things that have to be done up to that, you know, like in your life, write it down. Check things off one at a time. Don't try and keep everything up in your head, constantly moving and going and, you know, I mean, you lose information when you don't put it down, when you don't write it out. You literally lose information. You forget what you were going to say. You forget what your next move was. Write a list. I actually, at one point, will have to, like, if I have so much going on, I will write the list of everything that I can think of that's going on in my head. Sorry, I'm shedding. I hate that. It's so annoying. I'll write the list of everything going on in my head, and every single day I'll do this. Like with my eyes closed, and I'll just point to something on the list. Okay, I'm going to get that done today. Instead of thinking like 3 months from now, all of the things I have to have done and try and get it done right now, I have 3 months to get it done, right? Or I have 3 days, or I have 2 weeks, or I have, you know, whatever. Like it doesn't, or write everything down in the order that it has to be done and start with number 1. You don't have to do everything today. You don't have to be in the relationship today. You don't have to start the new job today or look for a new job today. You don't have to look for a new place to live today. You don't have, you know, I mean, like, yes, if you have a deadline, pick one of those. Make sure you're walking the dog. So, water sign that you are stuck on. There's that Ace of Wands. I saw that when I first started shuffling. Expendable energy, but you feel stuck. And this is exactly what I mean. Like when you get in that 2 of Wands state over somebody or something, and you're sitting there and you're like, you don't know where else, what other direction you're going to go. You get up in your head. And then once you get in your head, you can't stop thinking. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Fool, the Devil, Strength, 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. If you have a fire sign in your life that is helping you with opportunities that could bring a lot of prosperity, make sure this person is, so if you have a fire sign in your life and you've been working with them, but they kind of like keep coming in and out, and you're not really sure what to think about the whole situation and who they are and what they're doing. I feel like it's kind of time to go in a new direction. Or this could be that you're going back and forth. You have opportunities to make money and to be stable, and you're just not really sure which direction you need to be taking right now. And with the Fool card, which is Aquarius, and the Devil, which is Capricorn, I feel like it's time for you guys to go in a new direction. I feel like you're in a very karmic pattern right now. And you're handling it beautifully, but you have so much going on that you really... I think I told you guys to write a list in the beginning of June, too. I think I did. I don't know. Okay. All right, I'm just going to lay it out there. I'm just going to say this. And I don't want to say, like, I'm not trying to, like, sugarcoat anything with you guys because you don't need it. You guys don't need sugarcoating. You want, like, the brutal, honest, like, what's happening here. Whatever relationship that you seem to be in, could be with a fire sign, could be with a Leo fire sign, or a Capricorn. We also have a water sign here. Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a Sagittarius, the fire sign. Sorry. Okay, done with the signs. I did the signs. You keep seeing an opportunity with this person. And yes, the universe gives you these opportunities and gives you these gifts and says, look, I have this really great opportunity with you. Like, you know, look at me, look at me. And you want to go in that direction. The thing is I kind of feel like if you do it in a very childlike way with no inhibitions or no regard to what, you know, because usually with the Fool, I would be like, have faith. You guys need to have faith in this. You guys really need to have faith in this. But I feel like if you do it, you might trap yourself in something that's very karmic. You might trap yourself in something that's very karmic. And I want to say that it's very possible that you're going to have a lot of strength for this connection or this union or whatever is coming your way. You're going to have a lot of built up strength. Because something about it makes me feel like there's some kind of emotional baggage attached with the Eight of Cups. I'm going back to that Jack Russell Terrier picture where you know there's like so much energy and you really want like this person to recognize you and to pay attention and to see what's happening like between you two and see the connection that's happening between the two of you. But I don't feel like that person is really engaging themselves with you right now. And I don't feel like that person really recognizes or understands. So I don't want you to get obsessed with it. Like literally, I don't want you guys to get obsessed with it. And typically I would say, you know, the Fool card makes me feel really good. The Strength card makes me feel really good. This could be a very strong bond. Yes, that's all very true. But for some reason, I feel like you guys really want to offer something to this person. And they're like, yeah, but I still have things I need to deal with. I still have some baggage that I have that I'm holding on to that I need to let go of before I can move forward anywhere. You know? I'm going to clarify a couple of things before. I want to clarify what the Tower is for sure. And then we'll kind of look into what's going to happen in the beginning of July. Or what we can expect as a transition. So, the Tower. Let's do the Tower and the Hanged Man together. I feel like this is a moment that you guys are actually creating, and I don't think you're realizing you're creating it in your own mind. I think you think that the tower is happening right now. I don't feel like it's as unstable, you know, but you're holding on to something really, really, really tightly. It's almost like I see this, it's like a premonition. Like you guys have this premonition or this thought, I see this tower happening, like everything's just gonna like fall apart and go away, and I'm gonna hold on to it for dear life. The thing is though, is if you do hold on to it for dear life, it will fall. If you let it go and let it flow and let the universe take care of it, who knows? It could turn out to be really, really wonderful, like something really fantastic. The thing is, we try to control these situations. We try to control tower moments. Tower moments are all about evolution. Yes, they have to come in and evolve us. Yes, we have to have plenty of tower moments in our life. We're not just going to have one or two. There are going to be a lot of them. But they don't have, I think that you are, that's way too many. I think that you're like forcing this tower moment to happen, or you're almost thinking, yes, it's going to happen, so I'm just going to go ahead and, it's like you're trying to manifest the tower moment to happen so you're not surprised. You're like, yeah, I wasn't surprised by that. I knew it was going to happen. I don't want you to be pessimistic like that. Like, don't do that to yourself. Don't beat yourself up like that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't purposefully bring tower moments into your life because you're like, I knew it was going to happen anyways. So the Hierophant. Let go of control. And I feel like this is the theme for July. Let go of control. Because whatever's happening at the end of June, you are trying to control it happening. And what you really need to do instead is let the universe take care of it. Because you keep going back and forth on this opportunity that's like, but I know it's stable and I know it's prosperous, but I don't know what's going to happen with it. And I really feel like it's just going to be a bad deal altogether. So why don't I just make it a bad deal to start with? Like, let me just end it before it even begins. Like, that's what I feel like you're trying to do. Let me just end the whole situation, whether it's a job, I feel like it's in a relationship. Give it a chance. And like, and this is what I mean by like, don't expend your energy in places that you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Just breathe. Just breathe. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I talked so fast through this whole thing. And really, So we got it out. Yeah? Okay, the events are Boston is July 27th, New York City is July 20th, Atlanta, Georgia is August 24th, Austin, Texas is August 17th. All of those dates, the Austin one is not yet on my website. All three others are on my website or on the box below. And if you would like to get a reading, check out fearlessintuition.net. I did add some FaceTime, Skype call readings just to help everybody navigate through that a little bit easier. And I love you guys, and I will see you in July. Oh, check me out on InstantGo too. I'll see you guys. Bye.